Namaste all, welcome to Family Recipe Ghar. Today we will be making phenori, which looks like this and is a savory which is enjoyed in Karnataka, and it is also called as chiroti. So let's begin. We will need 1 cup of maida, and then we'll be adding in just little bit of water so that we can make a dough out of this. After kneading it well, our dough will look something like this. So knead it into cylindrical shape like this. Now let's divide the dough into 5 parts. Make sure all these 5 parts are marginally equal to each other. We should roll each dough ball into a very thin layer of chapati of a big size. Okay, so we have 5 of them now in our hand. What we'll do is, with each layer we will be adding in about a teaspoon of oil or ghee. Make sure you evenly apply it all over the rolled dough. Now we will place another rolled dough on top of this. See, we have placed them with a gap of 1 inch. We can see 1 inch gap in one side of the circle, and we'll again apply oil, and same thing we'll do for all 5 layers. I'll show you the gap again in the end if it's not visible in the video. Make sure you apply thin layer of oil or ghee. If you're frying in ghee, then layer it with the ghee. If you're frying it in oil, layer it with oil. Now see, I'm showing you the gap. It's of 1 inch. Now tightly roll this. Tightly but carefully roll this like this. Make sure you roll all together. And now close the edges like this. Don't hold the dough very tightly, you might lose the shape. Now we need to cut this rolled dough into pieces of almost 1.5 centimeter. This measurement will yield us about 15 phenoris. It also depends on how you cut. When we say tightly roll, it did not mean that you do not give gap at all. It is okay if there are gaps. Let's roll these dough into small puris. It needs to be a little bit thinner than a puri. Handle this very gently as there are layers, and you need not apply any flour to roll them. In a pan, let's take oil for frying and heat it up. On medium flame, let's start frying these phenoris till a beautiful golden color is achieved. You can fry 4 to 5 at a time depending on the pan size. Make sure the heat is on medium. Make sure you fry it on both the sides. We should achieve a beautiful golden color. Only then take it off the flame and put it on a paper towel. This is the beautiful color that we are supposed to get once we have fried the phenoris. Now we'll show you one way of how to eat this. What we do is we take in powdered sugar, and we'll add in about half a teaspoon of cardamom powder, mix it well, and we will sprinkle this on top of each phenori, and you can savor them just this way. The traditional way we'll be showing after this. Okay, so listen to how crisp this is. So this was the crunchy sound. So if you bite into it, it's going to be really crunchy and sweet. So you can eat it this way if you're in a hurry, and this is one more way of eating, and you can store this in a container without adding sugar, and whenever you need it you can take out sugar and eat like this. So we'll show you another traditional way of making penori, which is basically using sugar syrup. So the method is, take about a glass of sugar in a pan and add in about 4 tablespoons of water, and you let it melt. So we need to have one string consistency of the sugary syrup, and we shall add in cardamom powder to this also. See, one string consistency. We'll show you again. Yeah, okay, that's one string. Now switch off the flame, add in cardamom powder, give it a good stir, and then put in these fried penoris, and you can savor these. They're really yummy. Please make sure that you consume this the very same day or immediately, otherwise they'll become soft. Our penoris are ready for you. Please enjoy. Look at the glaze of each penori. Please like, share and subscribe to Family Recipe Ghar. Thank you.